Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today's stock review would be no other than Disney. Disney stock is about to blow up. I'm just gonna let you guys know. So without much rhetoric, much talk, I'm going to get right into why I believe that the Disney stock is going to blow up. So I'm looking at myself. Great. Anyway, right now, of course. Every time I talk about a stock, most times than not, it does this. But let me tell you, let's go over the line chart. And then I'm going to tell you why I think Disney in the next month, is going to go up anywhere from 2 to 5%. Okay, I know I throw out these arbitrary numbers, but if you look into the financials and the analytics of things, you will see where I'm getting at. Okay, so 5-year mark, let's look at it. Disney has only been up 5% in the past 5 years, okay? But let's keep ticking through this line chart, okay? And then in the last year, Disney has been down 9.5, mostly due to what? The coronavirus, okay? The coronavirus. That's what we need to understand. So the 5-year mark, if you guys didn't see that, it's only been up 5%. And due to the coronavirus, they really got hurt. Around March 23rd, it was down almost 40%. It was down almost 40%. But of course, they are bouncing back. Now, Disney stock in February 20th, right before Corona, hit $140. Hit $140, okay? And then the last 3 months, look at it. Look how it's changing. Disney is doing a lot of things to make their company so much profit, okay? Not only do they reopen Disney World with the physical distancing and wearing mask procedures, okay, and safety guidelines, but they're releasing a lot of content through Disney Plus, and we're going to get into that. So the past month, Disney has been up almost 11%. Let's just round up 11% in the last month. Then in the last week, they've been up 10%. In the last day, they've been up, they've been down. So when I first looked at Disney this morning, they were up a little bit, okay? So let me just do this very quickly before I forget. I'm gonna buy 2 shares of Disney right now. I don't have enough money, of course, but I'll deposit that money. Review, deposit funds, Robinhood. Go back, let's see, refresh. You know Robinhood, guys. I'm gonna buy 2 quick shares because I don't want this to come out the gate. But even though I think the market is going to be down today, I believe the market is going to be down from the information that I've actually received. Review, order, and buy. Let's see if it auto updates. Do I have my 2 shares? It says place because the market has not opened yet. So the market has around 19 minutes before it opens. So hopefully Disney drops a couple more cents. That way I can buy those 2 shares for the price that I did the market limit ordered on. Anyway, okay, because it says right here, my Disney limit to buy is placed. But let's look at some of the information. I'm not going to bore you and read all of this. I'm just going to read a little bit. So the Walt Disney Company, also called Disney, is a diversified international family, entertainment, and media enterprise. It operates through the following segments: media networks, parks, experiences and products, studio entertainment, and direct-to-consumer international. So that's all I'm gonna read about that because we already know about Disney. Not only do they're all entertainment. And see, sometimes people just think about Disney, they think about Disney World. No, Disney owns other companies. Okay, we can get into that. I could do a quick review on that, but right now, so let's see, employees, roughly 250,000 employees around the world, because they have a Disney park in China. They have Disney parks, okay? Let me just say you have Disneyland in California, Disney World in Florida. Market cap, $230 billion. The high for today was 130. The 52-week high was 153. Let's see what else we got. The 52-week low was $80. I wish I would have bought Disney at $80. They are located, the headquarters is in Burbank, California, and they're also giving dividends, okay? Now, I love a stock like this where they have the potential for growth and they have great dividends. I just love getting paid dividends every 3 to 4 months. That's why I still invest with Fundrise. Fundrise is a real estate REIT that you invest in virtual properties. Now, they're brick and mortar properties, but for you, they're virtual because 9 times out of 10, you're never going to see them except online. But nonetheless, I'm getting good returns with Fundrise as well. Okay. Founded in 1923. Founded in 1923. That is a very old company. Okay. With some solid business practices. All right. So this news right here is telling me that Disney is about to really do some great and wonderful things. Business-wise, not for consumers, but consumers will buy it. That's the issue. Some companies know what consumers are willing to buy. They do these surveys, okay? They do these, they map projects where they shoot information out virtually and then they get responses from the public. You ever just been surfing the net and certain surveys will pop up? A lot of these shell companies are feeding information back to a huge organization to give them data of what you're willing to do. Like, hey, would you pay $10 for great content for a great movie that your family can watch, unlimited? You're like, oh, okay, yeah, $10, I'll pay for that. So listen to this story right here, just the headline. $30 to watch Mulan on Disney Plus is either outrageous or an amazing deal, depending on who you ask. Okay. Mulan, the actual movie, $30. I can understand why they're charging $30. Let's deconstruct this a little bit. So you're telling yourself, hey, when I go to the movies, I spend anywhere from $10 to $12. That's what you're trying to tell yourself, right? I spend anywhere from $10 to $12. But what people are going to do, especially during this time right now, you're going to invite your neighbors over. You're going to invite your neighbors' kids over. Say, hey, I bought Mulan. You guys want to come over? That is money that Disney would have been losing out on if you didn't watch it inside the movie theater. Because you say, hey guys, bring the kids over. And sometimes, you guys, your kids have kids and those kids have friends and those friends have friends. So all of a sudden you got 20 kids in your house all sitting down to watch Mulan. And guess what? Those kids tickets are anywhere from $5 to $8, depending on if you go through Twilight or you go some special time, right? Or you get some special thing off of T-Mobile, how they be doing their movies. So you're talking about $8 a head, 8 times 20. That's more than $30. Okay. Here's another thing. If you're having other kids come on and say, hey, and a lot of you not going to do this because you guys just want to feel like a really good neighbor. Say, hey, when your kids come over, tell them bring $5. We paid for this movie. It's Corona. This is COVID-19 times. We want to recoup some of our money. I'm not saying that's what you're going to do, but it's a possibility. But nonetheless, $30 is not a lot of money when you think about the potential of how many people can watch it. Okay. Because when I think about me and my family, we're like, okay, 3 people, that's $30 already, 10, 10, and 10. And then the cool thing about it, you're watching it in the comfort of your own home. You can pause it. Okay, I know I'm diving deep on this one particular thing, but I don't think that's outrageous. I just think that some people are going to think about $30 for a movie, but they're not thinking about that when you go to the movies, you're going to be paying for each and every person, unless it's a child who just sits on a lap. But if your child is like 7 or above, 9 times out of 10, they're going to have their own seat. If they're 5, they might have their own seat. Usually it's like 5 and under. Okay. Let's see what else they have for the news. It says Disney has built a big enough life raft with streaming changes. Analysts say as stock enjoys best day in months. That's 7 hours ago. Okay. All of this is recent news. Disney Monster Beverages rise. Look, they're doing nothing but great things. So the analysts are saying 52% buy, 48% hold, 0 say sell. You better not sell Disney. That's what they're basically trying to say. You sell Disney, you're a fool. If anything, you should be buying Disney, okay? Morningstar, the parks and resort segment has rebounded strongly from the recession because Disney, like, you know what? People want to get out their houses. People still want that Disney feeling. They just want to say, oh, I went to Disney World. Not only are we going to discount the prices, but we're going to reopen the park safely. And that's what they have done for now. Who knows, right? Another story from Morningstar says increasing the cost of popular programming such as sports events. All right. Look at their earnings. Now, again, A lot of these earnings, they're trying to rebound from quarter one, because quarter one of 2020, they did absolutely tremendous. Okay, they did tremendous. And then because of COVID, they started to decline. But this is going to share, and let's see, actual per share, 0.08%. See, people also aboard Starbucks, Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook. Okay. All right. Now, let's get into some fun. Let me show you why I believe that Disney is going to do well. Okay. So Disney, this is Disney Plus. If anybody doesn't know this already, this is Disney Plus. And let me just log out. Because I want to give you some information you may not be aware of. Okay. You may not be aware of. All right. So you get Hulu, Disney, and ESPN. You get all three of them for $13 a month. Okay, so they're doing absolutely great. Here's another thing for you Marvel fans, for you Star Wars fans, and National Geographic. And here's the thing. I watch all of these. I'm going to tell you, out of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic, the only one I probably don't watch is a lot of the true Disney movies, because they're really built for kids. But them Pixar movies, now I know some of you guys know about these Pixar movies. From Pixar to Marvel to Star Wars, I'm all on it. And guess what? Say, for instance, you don't want to pay $12.99. You can sign up for Disney Plus for $7 a month at $70 a year. So guess what most people do? You're just going to pay for it. Because right now, you pay for $120 for Amazon Prime. And look at all the great stuff you get with Amazon Prime, because don't think Disney is not coming for that head. Disney is still trying to compete with other people in the game like Amazon Prime by offering you so much content at a very discounted price. I know a lot of consumers were upset when Amazon went from $100 to $120. I'm like, listen, you're getting unlimited music, you're getting unlimited music. You're getting unlimited Prime Video, special content. You're getting 2-day shipping. You're getting a free book every month. And they have all these other services on the Prime. I can't name all the benefits. But to me, I hate to say it, and I hope they're not listening, it's worth $200 a year. It really is to me. Because sometimes if, my Pandora, I'm not really liking the content on Pandora, I just switch my radio over to Amazon Prime Music and listen to some music off of there. And by the way, talking about Pandora, did you guys know that XM Sirius bought Pandora? So look for certain packages where you can buy your satellite radio and your Pandora, because now they may be integrated. That's just some bonus information for you guys. Anyway, back on Disney. This is awesome. Okay. So first and foremost, and one of the things you probably want to know is how many devices can I log into? I'm not giving you guys this information. Hold on. Let me log into this. How many accounts can I log into at one time? Okay, once you pay for that subscription, you can log into 4 devices, guys. 4 devices, and each profile, you can have in 7 profiles per device. So I can add another 4 profiles on this, okay? So, and here's the thing, you can pick your own avatar, right? From Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel, okay? Of course, I got the Mandolin, Beast on Earth. But anyway, so right off the bat, the hottest content is going to be in this main window, okay? So right now, Black is King is released on Disney Plus, so a lot of people are signing up. And see, they know how to cater to different people. So when you got Star Wars and Marvel, you're catering to everybody around the world who loves this stuff. We either be African Americans, Caucasian Americans, Asian Americans, Hispanics, and then even international. Everybody loves Marvel and Star Wars, okay? It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Everybody loves it. But when you do content like this, of course, you're speaking to and catering to the African American community. They say, okay, Beyonce said, I want to do this. And Disney like, yes, we want it. We want it. There's a movement going on. We want to show that Black is King too. That's going to give us more subscribers in the Black community. They definitely love it. Okay. Of course, they got the original puppet show. Of course, everybody loves The Incredibles. I'm just showing some content. And listen, we just started watching Hamilton. It's really, really, really good. Now, it's a bit long. It's over 2 hours, but it's absolutely a good show. It's a good show. Now, I'm glad that Disney released it. I'm glad they agreed to do this on Disney because I'm only watching it for $7. Okay, I'm only watching it for or $70 a year because I paid for the entire year. Where if you went to this show, don't you know that some of these show seats are $1,500? Like you're on the front row watching a 2-hour show for $1,500. I'm sorry, I don't have $1,500 to watch a play. I got bills to pay. So thank you, Disney, for buying this contract so you can, show it on your platform because it's a wonderful show. Not only is it entertaining, but it's also a history show. Okay, it's teaching you history about what was going on, and they're very eloquent. They have jazz, they have hip hop, they have R&B. They're doing so much acting, and these guys are super, super talented. This is not a review about Hamilton, but it's a review about the Disney stock. But I'm just showing you the work that Disney have. Okay, let's move on. I got some more content to cover. Road Trip on the National Geographic, of course. The Lion King, everybody loves that. Marvel, Funko Shorts, never heard of that. And while you were sleeping, a lot of old content. Lost Empire, Inca, The Simpsons. Okay, now you start getting into things like this. I won't go through all of this like Disney movies. I'm just going to quickly scroll through, guys. You can see some of this information. I kind of like Frozen, so let me not. I like Mona. Remember the Titans. So there's some Disney stuff I like. So let me back up a little bit. So there's a lot of content on here. And as you can tell, they got Vintage Disney for your old stuff, Disney Junior series. And then when you come to the side, you can scroll. So there's more content. Look at this. They have content out the yin yang when you go under Disney, okay? This is crazy. They just have, I don't even know how many listens they have on here. I'm pretty sure you can do a quick Google search, and they just have all sorts of Disney movies. I mean, this is crazy, guys. If you are not investing in Disney, then you're not going to make any money. I mean, you're going to make some money. You know what I mean? But you can make money off of Disney because everybody loves the Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, that dude, Jack Sparrow, is just a fool, okay? He's a fool on there. Is he drunk the whole entire movie or is it just me? Oh, okay, just me. Nah, he drunk. And Pixar, these are some of my favorite movies, so I'm going to scroll through this very quickly. But I love the Pixar movies. And if anybody's familiar with any of these movies, let me tell you, all the Toy Stories I absolutely love. The Cars movie I love. Everybody loves Finding Nemo, etc. Let me back up. I'm just scrolling you so you can see some of the content, so you can see the work. Do I need to go into Marvel? Okay, because we all love Marvel as well. They even have the Inhumans on here as well. I love the Expanding the Universe. They got the Runaways on here, Agent Carter. All the Marvel material. All the, Thor's, Guardians of the Galaxy. Look at this. They have both of them, Civil War, Captain America, the Avengers, Iron Man's, you name it. It's all over. And have even the animation version. I mean, unlimited content for you and your kids, okay? For you and your kids. And Star Wars. I know there's a lot of strong Star Wars fans out there. They got the series of The Mandalorian. They just have unlimited content. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Return of the Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, The Empire Strikes Back, The Clone Wars. I'm telling you what, that's not the original one of the Star Wars, but that's the little animated version that they made. So stay with me, okay? A New Hope. I mean, the Rogue One, and they keep releasing content. And last but not least, I'm just going to go over National Geographic because I absolutely love National Geographic as well. Just learning about different animals, different about temples and different places. Like this one right here, the Lost City of the Manchu Picchu. I probably butchered that name, so excuse me. But that one's actually was very, very informative. Okay, it was very, very informative. What else do we have? Drain the Sunken Private City. That was really good. So again, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot of content on Disney. I mean, absolutely a lot of content on Disney, and it's worth your money. Let me see. I'm trying to look up, excuse me, companies that Disney own, because I know some of them, but I don't know a lot of them right off the bat. So a lot of these things you can actually see when certain movies come on, right? When certain movies come on, let me blow this up some. Let's look at this. The Walt Disney Company is a massive corporate enterprise and media empire. They own ESPN, ABC, Lifetime, History, A&E, FX are owned by Disney. Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm are both Disney owned as well. Visit inside the homepage for more stories. They are huge. Then look at this. Companies acquired 21st Century Fox and Marvel. Like this company is a mogul, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. They own a lot. Okay, they own a lot. Let me tell you that. So if you're not thinking about investing in Disney, hopefully I'm persuading you to actually invest in Disney. Okay, so let me read some of your notes, and I think I'm gonna get out here for today because let me tell you, this is absolutely a great buy for your money. And if you notice, I'm gonna go back over to my portfolio because the market should be open any second. And I don't think I'll be able to buy any because, it's already went up some. Let's look at this really quickly. So I'm waiting for the market to open and then I'm gonna get out of here. Let me refresh. Should be open up any second here. But as we wait for the market open to, 1 minute here? Let's see if my orders will get placed. Let's see any other information that I could have covered to persuade you that, my opinion of buying some shares or fractional shares, okay? Again, with M1 Finance, Stash, WeBull, and also Robinhood, you can buy fractional shares. And a lot of young investors are actually buying fractional shares because you can gain a lot of skin in the game without the volatility. Wow. Out of being so volatile because you're only buying fractions instead of a whole share. But at the same time, you should be investing for the long term. Okay. You should be investing for the long term. Mike says Disney owns a lot of businesses. Indeed, they do. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The market is just open. Let me refresh here. Let me see if I got any stocks in my portfolio. It keeps saying that I'm placed. Again, we can't wait all day for this, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me this morning for this review of Disney. This is a stock review, and believe me, I believe futuristically within the next month or two that Disney is going to rise anywhere from 2 to 4%. That is my belief. So if I were you, put $100 down on it or buy an entire share, but put some money on Disney. I believe in the next month or two, you will make that money back plus more. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. You guys have a great, wonderful day and stay safe. I'm out.